Can you identify a false trend with your indicators? And once you do, can you take full advantage of it? Well, in this trade, I'm gonna explain you how we were able to identify a false uptrend and make a great profit out of it. Let's go back to the beginning of the trade and let me explain you the analysis that we made step by step. So today we are on the US dollar Swiss franc on the 4-hour time frame. This pair has been in a downtrend for quite some time and then is trying to move up, but as you can see we have a strong resistance up here. This is, by the way, this is drawn by the levels and zones indicator that we have in our suite of indicators. If you're interested, you find the link in the description down below and you can try them for free. So what we have here is quite a significant resistance up here and then another resistance here. It just turned to be a support, but I don't believe this is going to last because as you can see, let me draw this for you, we have the RSI which is actually trending down. So this up movement is not really sustained by any technical evidence. The price here is moving up, but the RSI is moving down. So we have our first rule to have a setup, to have a sell setup, because right now we are interested in selling this pair. We are in a major downtrend, a bit of a sideways movement, and then we expect another downtrend. So we have the first rule, which is to have divergence between the price and the RSI. The second rule is to have the RSI to be exhausted. We use the RSI Exhaustion, which is another indicators of ours, and it is right now exhausted. The last rule, the third rule to have a setup, is to have a top, and we actually have a top. So we can place our sell order. For the sake of safety, since this might go higher, I will try to be a little bit generous on the stop loss. So let's see, if I set something like this, let's see if this can work. Yeah, I guess it can work. So even if the price move a little bit higher, and it could, because we might have some more divergence, but we should be safe enough. If we are not, well, of course we will get a losing trade, but let's hope for another winning trade. So the target, well, the target would be down here. Why? Well, the target would be down here because, as you can see, let me draw a line here. Okay, so this level was tested twice, at least twice, but even this one is a test of this level. So this level is not like a major level like this one, which are drawn by the levels and zones, but it's some level which is somewhat respected. So this could be an indication of where to place the target. If we don't have our indication from the levels and zones, we can use the most recent price action to place the target, and in this case this will be our target. So we can start this trade. Hopefully the price will start moving maybe somewhere here sideways, and then it will eventually move down. Okay, so we are into the trade since a few days, and the price moved a little bit higher than our entry level, but still within our stop loss. This demonstrates the importance of stop losses. If we are wrong, we can safely manage the trade and get our small loss, but if you are wrong, we will get to target. In this case, I I don't believe we are wrong. We are on the wrong side because I still see this as a downtrend continuation. We had a major downtrend here, then a sideways movement, and then I expect some more downtrend. So why I believe this? Well, as you can see, we have, well, first of all, this looks like a small sideways movement. It's no more an uptrend. But even with this sideways movement, the RSI keeps falling. It's going down. So this signals that the price should move lower quite soon. Of course, the market can do whatever it wants, we don't know, but I expect it to move lower soon. So a quick update, the price started to move lower as we expected, but of course we are not done yet. There's still a long way before going to target, so it's not over, definitely not over. We are probably on the right side of this trade, but we must wait and see what happens. For the sake of safety, since the price has started to go lower, I moved my stop loss to break even. So in the worst case scenario, I won't lose any money, and actually I will make a little bit of money. Well guys, target reached. The price went almost straight down. I'll move this to show you that we have reached the target. There's nothing much to say except for the fact that as the price went down, I kept following it by lowering my break-even point. So this is what I like to do. Of course, it's up to you. It depends on your strategy, because you must be aware of the fact that if you follow the price with the break-even point, you will definitely prevent losing money, of course, first of all, but also you will maximize your profit because you follow the movement of the price. But if you are still away from the target and your break-even point is really close to the price, then what might happen is that the price retraces a little bit. It triggers your break-even point, so you close the trade, but then eventually goes to target, and you are essentially well, still making a profit, but you are essentially losing money because you're not maximizing your profit. So I typically like to follow the price, but I give it enough room to move around so that it doesn't, let's say 9 times out of 10, it doesn't triggers the break-even point before reaching the target. Where to set the break-even point, it depends on you, on your strategy, as I said before, and the more you trade, the more you understand where to place it. I like to use this. I mean, I like to place a break-even to move the stop loss to break even, and then with the break even to follow the price. Other traders don't, so it really comes down to your preference. But in this trade I use it and I follow the price as it was going down, especially for the fact that it was kind of an impulsive movement. So when it's impulsive, you better follow it so that it doesn't come back and you end up losing money. So what else to say? Well, it was an almost 4x return, and that's it, guys. That's it. So I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe to support the channel and to see more videos like this one. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.